So you want to lie to your parents. That's an easy solution. But that's not exactly what I'm saying. But there's a class for it. But not exactly. That class is called acting. One, two, three, lights on you. Yes, acting is one of the best classes I've taken this semester in UNM. And I start off with acting one, and next semester I'll be doing acting two, but I cannot fully express how much acting has really helped me. And it is a career wise for me, but it's not exactly, for everybody. But still, acting can help you in many different ways. So you'll learn how to act and how to lie, but not exactly. Anyways, so first things first is I want you to get familiarized with the concept that you're not going to be yourself. Usually when we lie, we tend to smile or we tend to just laugh. It's like if you're getting blamed something, your parents are blaming you for something, and you're just there, and it's like I don't know for you guys, but for me, I start cracking up and I start doing a smile, and then they get suspicious. They're looking at me like, whoa, 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 wait a minute. It's like it's like you're telling me you didn't do this, but you're smiling. And yes, it cracks me down even right now. It's still a hard thing to do, but in acting you get to familiarize with knowing that you get to wear a mask. You're becoming somebody else. You're not you, you're someone else completely different. And it's like I'm going to take an embodiment of a pirate or a swordsman. So it's really different stuff, and you get to realize that, so you can really dive deep into these characters. And it's also about using your whole body too. It's like, if you're going to be in a lie, you just got to sit up straight and look them in the eyes and be serious. So that's one of the concepts of, you aren't going to be yourself. You're going to wear a mask. You're going to become somebody you're not. Which leads on to my second point, is that it's cultural awareness. When you get to be somebody else you're not. And cultural awareness is a big one for me, because in acting one, we did get to actually become somebody we're not. It was this exercise where we had to read these monologues, and they were fully normal, right? Nothing different, no changes. It's like, oh, you need to be nervous and so on. But with these monologues, it's like they give you the description of a character, and you have to use your acting skills to convey that. So my character, he was Korean, he had brain damage, he just recently got into an accident, he has dementia, and he had little tics too. So when it came to that, it's like the first thing that came into my mind is like, oh well, I gotta make up a accent for him, a Korean accent, which wasn't the full main thing, because I have to realize that he has brain damage. He can't think as he usually does as everybody else, even though in the script it says, hey, this character is just reading normally. I have to empathize in my own way, and then I have to add these little ticks and so on things. You have to add these little things, add on, and it adds on to your lie. So it's like standing up straight, looking at them. Don't make any ticks, don't make any noises, don't smile, don't do any of that. And it's also really good. You get to learn about this character. You get to learn their backstory. And it's also not just with that. There's many things you learn in acting, which can lead on into the real life. It's like, if you have to play an African American, you do a bunch of research. And then it's like, oh, wow, this someone character comes from South America, but they're not the same as if it was a black person from here. Because we have different cultures and so on. So it really brings the whole thing out of it. And you could it leads on to my third point. Sorry. So it goes on to say that, from cultural competence, it shows me that these kids from a young age, they lie. And then it's like, oh, well, they get away with it and stuff, but they add on to that. And they're really good actors. They hide stuff. And it develops from there that, these kids are really something else. And it just honestly, at the end of the day, this acting class really helped me out. You get to do many fun stuff. You get to do scripts, and then you get to highlight. I have many different scripts here that I've done over the years, and you just add on, and then it adds on more to my personality. Whether the choice is yours to use those skills for good or bad, it's fully up to you. But I can't recommend enough to take this class, because it will add on more into yourself. Thanks.